What if you could feel a euphoric high, not from a drug, but from a device? Researchers at MIT have created a wearable device designed to trigger aesthetic chills, also known as frisson. And this might be the beginning of a whole new way to feel. This is the Frisson Device, developed by researchers at MIT's Media Lab in the Fluid Interfaces group. It's a wearable device that lines up with your spine and uses cooling and vibration to recreate the physical sensation of chills, that tingling wave you get when something moves you deeply. In a study published in 2020, MIT researchers invited 21 participants to sit through a video featuring satellite footage of Earth, a stirring speech by Charlie Chaplin from The Great Dictator, and emotional music composed by Hans Zimmer. Each participant watched the same video twice, once with the Frisson device on and once without it. With the device, people reported 45% more chills. They didn't just happen more often, they felt more intense. The whole experience became more enjoyable and emotionally resonant. So how does it actually work? The device sends cool pulses and gentle vibrations down your spine, timed with the emotional peaks in the video or audio you're experiencing, amplifying the feeling. By stimulating the body at the right moment, it guides you into a deeper emotional state, a kind of resonance between what you're watching and what you're feeling. In a second study, researchers wanted to know, could the device recreate that feeling without emotional content? They tested 14 participants by having the device stimulate their spines in a way that mimicked what frisson would feel like, using temperature and vibration alone, with no music or video. And it worked. The study was presented at the International Conference on Multimodal Interaction in 2022. But MIT didn't stop there. They also created something called ChillsDB, a database of songs, movie scenes, speeches, and moments that are scientifically known to trigger aesthetic chills. In a third study, over 600 participants engaged with that media, and those who experienced aesthetic chills during it consistently reported feeling more uplifted and more emotionally aligned with the content. This emotional drift, a kind of mood shift and resonance, was documented and published in Frontiers in Neuroscience in 2023. Now here's where things get exciting. This device and this research could have real impact beyond the lab. By tapping into the body's emotional circuitry, the Frisson device might help support emotional and psychological healing. It might offer a safe, non-pharmaceutical way to reintroduce euphoric emotional highs for those recovering from addiction. It could help trauma survivors process overwhelming emotions in a safe and supportive way. It might even be used to help deepen empathy, boost creativity, and enhance emotional intelligence. Because this is about more than goosebumps. This is about designing a deeper, more intentional relationship with what we feel, and how deeply we're able to feel it. Be sure to check out the Frisson project at MIT Media Lab. I've linked the official website and all the studies down in the description below. Like, share, and subscribe if you believe that the future of emotion is something that we can feel together. Because sometimes, next wave of technology starts with a single chill. And remember this, good vibes save lives, and I'll see you in the next one.